Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Snug Wrestling. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back again to Snug Wrestling. Happy Friday. 8 days away from WrestleMania. We're right around the corner from Las Vegas, the biggest show of the year. And we have the matches for each day officially. And we're going to go over the matches really quick. What are we going to see on Saturday and what we're going to see on Sunday, what to expect. We also have a prediction episode coming up sometime soon here in a few days. And tonight we're going to go over Friday Night SmackDown. We have one more Monday Night Raw and one more SmackDown after this before WrestleMania. This episode, this is a SmackDown from April 11th. But first, let's go over this match card for WrestleMania. BT, help me out. What do we have for Saturday, the match card of WrestleMania?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to announce the source is from Cultaholic Wrestling on Twitter. So shout out to that channel there. These are the matches for WrestleMania Saturday. So what we got here is War Raiders versus The New Day. Jade Cargill versus Naomi, LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair, Rey Mysterio versus fucking Ultimo Maga, El Grande Americano, Jey Uso versus Gunther, and Rollins versus Reigns versus Punk.
Right on. And for Sunday, we have, and this is the one that I got this announcement from tonight's SmackDown. And unlike the report from that BT Knight pulled up, I don't think my report is in order. So these matches that I'm about to announce, they are going to take place on Sunday, but I'm not sure about the order. But you can count on seeing the women's tag team titles. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are going to be defending versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyrie. We're going to get Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. We're going to get the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship. We're going to get AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. And for the Women's Championship, the 3-Way between Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. And the main event is going to be Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. So those are going to be both nights of WrestleMania weekend. We have 13 matches, y'all. However, I believe Saturday it has 7 matches as of now. Sunday has 6 matches. We still have a couple more shows before WrestleMania in Las Vegas. Is it possible, just for the sake of having the same amount of matches both nights, do you guys think we can probably see one more match get added before WrestleMania? If so, what match do you guys think? Any ideas? Go ahead, Blood.
Well, first things first, and I've been the biggest squawker on this. We got a lot of filler matches in here that are taking up the place of matches that should be there. So I'm really hoping that clearly we're not going to get Lyra defending at Mania, even without a story. I was hoping maybe they'd shotgun something in there just so the title would get some showcasing. But now she's going with Bayley up against Raquel and Liv for the tag titles, and I'm a little miffed that they can put her in a championship match for tag team shit thrown together, but they can't let her defend the title she's been holding for several months. That pisses me off. And I'm hoping, if not her, because that ship has sailed, can we at least get Chelsea Green on the card in some kind of match for that United States Championship? Because we got a lot of filler here that I feel like doesn't need to be here. I don't think we need 13 matches for the entire weekend. I think if you get rid of 2, let's be honest, let's be real. Do we need Logan Paul and AJ Styles? Do we need Rey Mysterio versus Americano? Is that necessary? And then we've got the fact that now it's looking like they're going to throw together some hodgepodge tag match of Randy and LA Knight probably. Or not LA and Randy Knight.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one I'm thinking.
But it looks like they're probably going to wind up throwing Randy into something with Tama Tonga and Solo last minute, unless I'm correct and the Kevin Owens thing turns out to be a work. And then he winds up blindsiding him next week on Friday, and then the match is back on. And maybe that's why there's a 6 and a 7 on the different nights. Maybe they're supposed to even up one of those nights. But I don't know. I think we can definitely get one added back in. But if I want to see one added back or added in, I need Chelsea on the card, or I need Randy on the card still with KO.
I forgot about Randy. I'm going to call it. Randy has to be on WrestleMania, and I'm going to call Randy Orton versus Solo Sikoa. I'm going to call
Possible.
it. I'm going to call it.
Possible.
Yeah.
And that's if it turns out Kevin is shoot injured and it's not a work. But wrestlers never really stop working. Even in interviews with Chris Van Vliet, they never stop working. He's been it's funny, he's injured, but he's been in like 3 or 4 different interviews in the last week. So I find that a little odd as well. So let's see if he is actually hurt or if he's going to make a surprise return next Friday night on SmackDown. But if not, just get Chelsea Green on the card, please.
All right. Well, enough about WrestleMania until at least the next couple of days when we do our prediction episode.